everyone, this is Lorraine. So today I'm going to go over my 27th week of pregnancy. The 27th week is a pretty exciting week. Once you complete the 27th week, which I have, technically today I am 28 weeks and 2 days pregnant, but once you complete the 27th week, you are in the third and final trimester, which is pretty amazing. Another thing about the 27th week, I entered my 7th month in the 27th week. And this is how I figured out the month situation, because everything that you read will say that the months are different. According to Mayo Clinic or Mayo Clinic, I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but according to them, the 7th month is weeks 25 to 28. According to what to expect when you're expecting, the 7th month is 28 to 31 weeks. Well, this is what I figured it out. Since each I think it has a lot more to do with your due date. So I'm due April 2nd. So each month for me begins on the 2nd of the month. So since my 27th week started on January 1st and my due date is the 2nd of April, January 2nd I entered my 7th month of pregnancy. So I am now in my 7th month of pregnancy. Then on February 2nd, I'll be in my 8th month of pregnancy. Then March 2nd, I'll be in my my 9th and final month of pregnancy, and then April 2nd, I obviously have my baby, or around the due date or after, we'll see. But that is how I figured it works. So I'm in my 7th month of pregnancy, if that makes sense. I think it makes the most sense to me now, since every source that you read says something completely different. So yeah, the 27th week for me is kind of exciting since I entered the 7th month. And it's also has been a really nice and carefree week. I haven't had any real symptoms to report. The acid reflux that I was so terrified that I'm going to continue to have. I think that it was really related to my glucose test, because it was only it only lasted a couple days after that, and I've been fine this week. I haven't had any. My boobs, I guess they're a little bit sore when I push on them hard, or if my husband does something to my boobs, but other than that, yeah, nothing. I do some mornings actually see a little bit of milky crust on my nipple, and that's interesting. So your body's preparing itself for baby. Movement, I felt him move quite a bit more towards the end of the 27th week, where I was starting to feel him a lot more during the day. Previous to that, it really was mainly at nighttime that I'd feel him when I was sitting on the sofa, but he's definitely getting stronger then, since I'm starting to feel him little spurts throughout the day, which is really great, because it's a nice constant reminder that the baby is in there and doing well. As far as cravings and whatnot go, I still have no cravings to report. My husband, however, this past 27th week, I think he was craving McDonald's a little bit, and also Chick-fil-A nuggets, so we stopped at those places. My body, as far as my body goes, I think my belly has grown more this week. I really do. I see it I wish I could just show you all my naked body, because it really is a big difference when you see it naked. But yeah, I can notice that I'm getting a little bit more puffy in certain areas, which I don't mind. My mom actually asked me the other day, she's like, did you do something to your lips? And I'm like, no, but what kind of crazy doctor would ever actually do something to you whenever you're pregnant in the first place? But I think it's just making maybe my lips swell up a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. I asked my husband about it. He's like, I don't see any kind of difference in your face or whatever, but he sees me all of the time. Even though my mom sees me basically every day, he sees me a lot more than she does. So I don't know. And then I also thought it was funny because someone commented on my lips in a different video, and I'm like, no, I think it's just one of my pregnancy perks. Another place that I've noticed, besides getting a little puffy in my face, I've started to get a little puffy in my arms, where I've never actually worked out my arms before. They're starting to get just kind of flabby. And then in my thighs, I'm still feeling it. So those are parts of my body that I started feeling it, where I'm feeling like I really need to start doing something just to be a little bit more active because I have been kind of lazy. So I ended up ordering this, which is the Tracy Anderson The Pregnancy Project. I wish I actually ordered this in the beginning of my pregnancy. I haven't opened it. I have it opened, but I haven't actually taken any of the DVDs out to watch them. But I'm really excited to try it. I just haven't actually done anything yet. The reason that I wish I purchased it sooner is because there are 9 DVDs in here, and each DVD is for each month of pregnancy. So it tells you a little bit about each DVD, like what you're going to do, what you're going to work on for that month of pregnancy, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to start this up probably in the next day or two. So I will report more to you on this next week. But I really haven't been walking like I wanted to. I haven't gone to my yoga class. I haven't really done much of anything. So I really need this. I might end up buying also a pregnancy yoga prenatal DVD, but I'm going to try out this first and then see. Because I do like yoga, but I just didn't want to go to the yoga class anymore. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. I feel like it was like kind of inconvenient. So it was just like at a weird time of the day, and I felt like it was wasteful, where I like to do things like that during the early morning, just so that I feel like I've done it, you know, or maybe late at night. So yeah, my body image, I can see it, doesn't bother me. Someone asked me if I'm going to miss being pregnant, or if I'm ready for it to be over. My husband and I plan on having like another baby pretty soon after this, so I have a feeling that I'll be pregnant for like basically like 2 years kind of thing. But we'll see what happens and everything. But because I've had such an easy pregnancy, it's not bad, but I don't necessarily like being pregnant. I don't dislike being pregnant. I'm just kind of really neutral about it. I like seeing my belly and everything, but at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's not that I don't really enjoy being pregnant, because some people like say how much they enjoy being pregnant, but I don't not enjoy it. I don't know. It just kind of, it's great. I'm really more excited about the baby being here and him being here and whatnot. Someone also asked me if I'd share names. Still not sharing names, so sorry. And then this is something I wanted to share with you too. I like to read a lot, so that's why I have all these books on pregnancy and whatnot. I like to read, and I like just to kind of gather a bunch of information and then form my own opinion, rather than like just saying like, oh, I'm gonna read this book and then follow these like guidelines completely. I just like to see kind of where everybody's coming from. And I found this book pretty interesting. It's a book called Bringing Up Baby, by Pamela Druckerman. And it's basically like French parenting versus American parenting. And she's an American woman that moved to France with her husband, and she just sees that children are more well behaved in France than they are in America. And I don't know. I don't know. I guess it really just depends on who's really, you can't really say it's just all American because that are making their children out of control and wild, because I see those wild children, it makes me crazy, but it really depends on the parents. I think my husband and I both are pretty laid back people, where we don't get like really like hyped up and stuff, whereas I see sometimes like with my friends, some of their kids will be like as hyped up as they are. So it just all depends on, I think, the parents and whatnot. But this is pretty interesting. I really like it. I've thought a couple, like it has really good points in it. I'm not going to necessarily follow the book to a T, and I wish that it wasn't more, it's kind of like a story, and then it has facts in it. I wish it was just more facts, if that makes sense. But I really have been enjoying this book. So I've read only like a quarter of it, and I still have 3/4 of the book to go. But it's been nice. So if you have any recommendations of books that you've enjoyed reading about pregnancy and whatnot, or about parenting, I would really enjoy your recommendations, and, you know, kind of forming my own opinion, but by taking in different you know, just being open to lots of things. And then I'm going to show you now just some things I purchased at Babies R Us. I went to Babies R Us and I ended up buying this Advent, what do they call it? Infant starter set, which is nice because it comes with this little sippy cup, some different bottles, little pacifiers, and then it comes with a bottle brush. I did, however, order online glass bottles. So I think that, I don't know, I'm just trying, I bought the glass bottles from 2 different companies because I've heard that every baby's different, so every baby's going to like something and take to something differently. So I ordered glass bottles from Advent, and then I ordered glass bottles from the company Born Free. So I'm just gonna like have little bits of everything, but I'm glad that I got this set just because it has the brush and the pacifiers. I don't know, it just seemed pretty good, like a good like basic set to have. And then the same trip I ended up buying these gas relief drops, which I've heard so many people say that they're kind of like a godsend to have. So I ended up purchasing these. I'm like stocking up like little slowly. So if you can recommend things that you have felt that are great that you wouldn't necessarily know being a first-time mom, but being a parent yourself, or maybe like seeing friends or family be parents, that just things you didn't think you need, I would love your recommendations. I love recommendations. And then I bought some more pacifiers because I always think they're so cute. So I bought Advent ones because they were buy one, get one half off. And one of my, actually, I put it in this box though. I got these ones too. So I just stuck them in the box of little bottles. And then I ended up going to Target for my belly butter cream, which still have no stretch marks to report. I have, like, my skin, it's really soft, and I really like the body butter because I think it makes my skin even softer, especially my butt. Like I've mentioned before, that stuff is so awesome on my butt. It just makes my butt so soft. But I really like it. I really like it. So I went there to get that since I thought Babies R Us would have it, but they didn't. So I ended up getting these little different brand pacifier because, like the bottle, I think the pacifier is going to, your baby's going to like one brand over the other. So I got these, which are little football ones, which I got them in the 6 to 18 month range because I thought that it's going to be football season around that time. So I don't know, I just thought that was cute. So those are the things that I've purchased for baby. I did actually purchase some other things online recently. I purchased a breast pump, a Medela breast pump, the InStyle. It's the one that comes like with the bag. I got it on sale, Babies R Us, 15% off. It was already on sale to $269 where it's normally $299, and then I had a 15% off coupon. So I ordered that. Ordered our car seat, which is Perigo, is that how you pronounce it? Which it basically is like, it meets all of the qualifications in the US standards, but it also surpasses them. It's made in Italy. I think that it was a really good choice. I felt it in the store, carried it a little bit. It's like a little heavy, but it's not like too crazy heavy. Like some of them are really crazy heavy. So I like that. And I ordered my glass bottles, Born Free and Advent, that's right. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention this week were some tops that my husband purchased me because he was sick of me saying like, I don't know, sometimes it's discouraging getting dressed in the morning being pregnant because your tops, the things that you think were going to fit like properly during pregnancy, they don't necessarily work the way you thought they were, like just normal tops. So he bought me a bunch of tops from Forever 21. And I did a haul and on my other channel, The Current Custom, and then he bought me 2 dresses from Express. And I didn't show these things on, so I'm going to show them to you on because then you can see them with the maternity belly, but you can kind of get an idea of my pregnancy style. And maybe I'll do like pregnancy style videos because I have now I know exactly what I like to wear during pregnancy, which may be helpful to some, may not be helpful to others, but it's what works for me. So let me show you those tops now. This is the first top from Forever 21. Just a button down collared blouse, and it's got this really nice shoulder detailing with the studs, and just all the way buttoned down. I like to do with collared blouses, if I don't want to wear them, I'll button this one, and then if I don't want to wear them as a collared blouse, I unbutton them all the way, except with the exception of the one, and then I take it and I tie it, oops, tied it a little too tight, I tie it right underneath the bust line, right at the belly. So then it gives like a cute belly look, which will make it really nice because then it fits really nicely in the shoulders. This also works for when the buttons on my blouses are a little bit too tight in the belly area where I can't button them anymore. Just makes it nice, cute little detail, and then you make sure you tuck in the little tag. So I like to do that a lot with my blouses during pregnancy. This is the next top that I got that I told you I was worried about them shrinking and stuff, and I did wash this on delicate, and I dried it on a gentle cycle, and it did shrink up a little bit. So it's a little bit tighter than it was when I purchased it, but it's got also the lace detailing. I wouldn't wear it with black underneath, but it's got the lace detailing, and it is buttoned up as well, which it fits still, but it's a little bit higher than it was, so it shrank in length. And so again, if I want to, I can just unbutton the bottom ones and just tie it, which is one of my favorite options with blouses. And then you just wear a little bit tank top underneath, and you've got a cute maternity look. This blouse that I got from Forever 21 as well, with the lace detailing again, which I really like. This fabric, however, doesn't breathe whatsoever, so it ends up being a very bad top for maternity unless it's a little bit chillier, which it's not in Florida. This one's a little boxier, which is fine, but this one for sure, I like to do the little tie detail with it. Just makes it a little bit cuter and accents the belly just a little nicer. So I did the little tie. I like to show a little cleavage. And then that I actually wore yesterday. So I haven't washed this one yet as well, but the fabric just doesn't breathe. And here is one of the two dresses that I got from Express. The band actually goes a little bit low. So what I like to do is I like to just kind of pull it up above the belly to really accent the belly more. And I got this dress in both black and green, but if you watch my current custom video and you see the haul video, I list all the style numbers, and I am wearing this dress in black in that video, so you can see that. But I didn't take off any of my clothes underneath here, so I like that it kind of flounces out right there. I really like this dress too. It looks better when you don't have things on underneath of it, but you get my drift. Now I'm going to show you my outfit of the day and my baby bump. So first of all, we'll go with jewelry, which that little tag is in the front. This is my large disc. You see me wear this all the time. Then my oval gold chain that I sell also on TheCurrentCustom.com. The top is from Forever 21 too. This is one of the tops that my husband purchased me. It's got these nice little kind of detailing on the collar. So if you buttoned it all the way up, which I didn't want to do, it would be like kind of cute, but you don't notice them even when I have it on like this, which is fine. So this is my top, Forever 21. Then these are my Citizens of Humanity jeans, and they're really, really comfortable. And then the top is a high-to-low top, so it goes pretty long in the back. And let's show you now my belly, my pregnant belly. This is a 28-week, 2-day belly. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. Let's come close so you can see. Oh, let's maybe move it down a little bit. See, you can still see the linea negra. Someone asked me about my belly button hole. I don't feel like it's actually changed at all, which is pretty crazy because you'd think that it would change during pregnancy. but it hasn't changed. My belly button still hasn't popped out. It might not ever pop out. I really wanted it to, but I don't think it's going to. Maybe at the very end. Then my Linea Negra there. You can kind of see it on the top, which is funny on the top because on the top, I feel like it's like crooked. Like it doesn't go down like straight down my belly. It like goes down like kind of to the side a little bit. So that's my belly up close and personal. There's the back. Oh, and then my jewels. I've got my cuff bracelets. This is just a new leather bracelet that I just decided to put on today. And then my Alessi watch, all from the Current Custom. No bracelets on this wrist. And then my just wedding bands. And then I can't tell you the polish color, but it kind of looks like OPI's Miami Beat. It's not though, but it's by OPI. I just got my polish changed and my nails done, and I don't know what the color is, sorry. That is it for now. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them below. And I will see you all very soon with another video. Hopefully this week I can get like a haul video that I've wanted to post up. And maybe I can finally get my husband to sit down and do a video with me, which probably would happen if I could get him to do it. Maybe Sunday, since he doesn't work on Sunday. So we'll see. But I'll see you next time. Goodbye.